Okay, so we're gonna make this really quick, really brief, right? So earlier today, I decided, right, that I was gonna go on to, not today, actually, like last night, and I do a lot of studying as far as trading, so I like to use TradeView, right? And I've been doing a little bit of studying on TradeView and just kind of have a better understanding of what the majority of the traders are doing, right? So let me just kind of put this out there for you guys if you're trying to figure out, I guess, a good strategy to understand, to not lose money in this crypto game, or to not lose as much money, I should say, because what's going to happen is you're going to lose money no matter what you do, and there's no way around it, right? And I'm putting that information out there only because you got to do what you have to do in order to maintain a current balance if you don't have extra money to put in, right? So I kind of want to, because what I used to do was, my strategy was, add $10, $20, $100, maybe a week or a day or whatever, and at some point that would start to accumulate more wealth, all right? But what I come to realize was that me doing that strategy, not everybody has that type of money to keep putting in, right? So not everybody has $10 a week or $10 a month or whatever the case may be. So some of us are, at a certain point where, we're all tapped out for a little while. And I just wanted to try a different strategy and trying to help people, I guess, who don't really have a lot, to just try to make a little bit at a time, or to not lose what you already have, right? So if you're inside of a wallet, you may not have the opportunity to do this, but as long as you're in an exchange, you do have the same opportunities the rest of the world has. And I'm going to go through it right now, right? So the one thing is, I like to go through the market and just kind of understand, where people are. As you can see, like the low of the day on some of these exchanges was 81.78, and the high was about 94, right? 94.39. I sold last night at 9100. I did want to sell at 93, but it went from 92 to like 9. I'm sorry. Yeah, it went from 9200 to about 991, and then it just plummeted to like 89. I put in a sell order at 91, and then it was shot up to 93, which was the number I actually wanted. So, but what I'm pretty much doing is I'm getting into Bitcoin and then going into US dollar on the at night, so to speak, right? So I don't mind that Bitcoin's going to go up 2%, 3% while I sleep. And the reason why I don't mind that it's going to go up a little bit is because it's going to go up, right? So, right? So here's the thing, right? So Bitcoin is going to go up a little bit, but that 2% that I'm talking about, I want, isn't a real huge percent, but it is huge when it goes down 2%, because now you're behind the eight ball and you have to make up that 2%. So if I have $10,000 and I make 2%, that's $200, which is a great number. You do want to try to make about $100 a day, somewhere between 50 and 100. But at the same time, you do have to understand something, that if you are buying into US dollar rather from your BTC account, and it goes up 5%, 2%, you know what I mean? That's just how it works. It's not your fault that it, you know what I mean? That's not something that you did. You didn't make that happen. A lot of people follow the same trend. Okay, and the reason why I'm pointing all this out is because the people I'm going to talk about, they pretty much follow the same exact trend everyone else follows. It just all depends on what information you take from it, and what you do with that information. So down here, when we go to overview, I'm sorry, you can see Bitcoin is trying its best to maintain, but it's going to keep on dropping. So my assumption was 7,800 is where I think Bitcoin is going to end off for the day. Doesn't really matter what time zone you're in. Just my assumption that at some point within the next 12 to 15 hours, it should hit 7,800, right? So almost every single person that does technical analysis on TradeView is telling everyone to sell. As you can see here, sell, sell, sell. It's only a few people that are neutral, because it's probably because they are higher in their longs than they are in their shorts. And then what we can scroll down, and then it's going to give you some news, but then what we're really looking for is we're looking for the post, right? So people like Dark Energy was saying that it's going to drop, but he also had like a little bit of a fork here saying that it's a possible that it can go up. Here's the reason why Bitcoin now is in big trouble. Magic Poop Cannon, I don't really follow him, but he also explained that Bitcoin was going to drop, right? But the one that I usually follow, that I do recommend, and he does have a paid version of this, which he gives more analysis to, is this particular person. He did indicate that, hey, Bitcoin is going to, if it does hit a new low for the day. So the way I look at the new low is for the past week or the last 3 or 4 days. You want to look and see if it's going to hit a new low. If it does hit that new low, then that means that you might want to put in under maybe the last low, right? So the last low was around like 78 or something like that. I forget the exact number, but that's why I'm around like that 78 number. If it goes any lower than that, then I'll be kind of screwed myself. But at the same time, I have a backup strategy to make sure that I'm not screwing myself, so to speak, right? Let me just make sure we're still recording. Okay, great. So my backup strategy is as follows, and I just want to make sure that people understand why I have this backup strategy, just in case Bitcoin does screw me and it goes under 7,800. So I bought in at 8,400. It's about $1,000, and then I have the rest buying in at about 7,800, 7,900, right? So, and it's like 500 at 8,000, and then 500 at 7,800. So that's how I have it, and it's only because I don't know if it's gonna go any lower. The reason why I have it like that is just so I don't lose too much of my value trying to get in and trying to collect somewhat of a profit, right? So with Bitcoin spiking down and spiking up the way it's spiking, you know what I mean? I at least want to collect some profits if it goes back to 85, 86, 88. So that's why I got a little bit in that 84. I got in that 85 and 83. So I'm up right now. So I just want a little, I'm not actually up. I'm at 84 on average. So I'm waiting for it to spike past 85 or 84. If it does, then I'll probably sell it like 87, 89. But if it goes any lower, I still have more I can buy. So I buy in fours. So if it goes any lower. But what I've been noticing, right, and as you can see, this is another person I believe I follow, Phil. He says that we will hit 82 range. What's next is an 86.50 bounce, right? So Phil was the one that predicted earlier that I was going to hit about 76. I don't think it's going to hit at 76. I feel like it's kind of low. But if Phil is saying it, then it's possible that, yeah, 82, we're already there at 82. You know, he's shooting live. So most likely we're already going to surpass the 82 mark, right? But this is what I've been looking at. What I'm looking at is Bitcoin Cash. And the reason why I'm looking at Bitcoin Cash as my backup plan is because it is very common for Bitcoin Cash to actually go up 10% from where it's currently at if it hits 900. Now, there's not many people talking about Bitcoin Cash as far as technical analysis goes, so you kind of got to be very careful. But right now, there is a buy signal. There are some buy signals coming in at 9,500. And as you can see here, people are saying that they're long at about 84, 83. As you can see here, other people are saying this is when they're going to go long, and that's at about, I think it's 81 for this particular person. You have other people are saying the buy zone is at about like 83, 84. So you got a lot of people who have different ideas of where Bitcoin Cash is going to hit and stop at, but this thing will skyrocket at some point. My guess is that it will happen around the 8,000 mark. So my goal is $900 mark. So my goal is for me to probably buy in at about 9,100 if Bitcoin drops past 78. So if Bitcoin goes past 78 and this coin ends up hitting 9,100, I'll be in Bitcoin Cash. And the reason why is because 10% of $910, I'm sorry, I keep on saying 91, but 10% of $910 is $90. I'm sorry, yeah, $90, right? But if I buy like 6 or so or 10 or so, you know what I mean, then it starts to become a different number. So I actually have about $8,000 to actually play with. So my goal isn't to use the whole thing. No one wants to do that. But you know what I mean, to get at least $2,000 to $3,000 into, you know, because right now my goal is to get $2,000 into Bitcoin, and then at 7,800. And if it goes past 7,800 to like 76 or whatever, and it looks like there is no way for it to stop, then my backup plan, like I said before, is to get into Bitcoin Cash, try to ride a little bit up. I don't think it'll be 10%. It's probably going to be more like 5 to 7%. But I'll try to ride a little bit up just so I can make up that difference, and then maybe jump back in when Bitcoin finally bottoms, which could potentially be somewhere between, I think they were saying like 7,200 and 7,500. So if it does hit about 72, at least I got a little bit of my money back before I got back in. And then, so that's kind of my strategy. I only wanted to document it. I'm not telling people to do that. I just wanted to document my strategy just to see if it works. I told somebody that I was going to document it to see. I'm trying my best to document every day, but it's been really, really a struggle to kind of document it because I'll start at like 2 o'clock my time, 3 o'clock my time trading, but then I won't actually finish buying and selling and trading until about 11 p.m. my time. So I'm trading for like almost 20 hours, 22 hours, just trying to make, um, 10 to 30% per day on what I'm using. So, and it's tough, but at the same time, you know what I mean? It's an all day thing. So, if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you found a strategy that works, let me know. I am working on getting a bot so that we can try, to put like 3,000 over here with the bot, have the bot do some things, and then have on my end, I'll have like 3,000, and then I'll do some trading, and then we'll compare the two for the day. Obviously, the bot is automated, so if it makes me 10% and then I make myself 10%, obviously the bot was better because I could have just sat back and relaxed. But at the same time, that 10% overall would be much better than only 10% of half. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. You can definitely share if you want. But I'm just trying to see a strategy. And again, I'm not telling people to invest at all. I just wanted to document my progress.